Sicilian defense, Taimanov variation, 5.nc3nf66.ndb5bb47.a3bxc3 plus 8.nxc3d5.9.x5x510.bd30011.00d412.ne2. Sudden a close game that was lost by a mistake. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. Both players navigated the middle game well. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. The c-pawn in the Sicilian defense controls the d4 square. Nf3 moves the knight toward the center in anticipation of a pawn push on d4, where it will be ready to retake the piece if black captures on d4. The dark squared bishop has a fresh opening created by e6, and the queen has a new diagonal created by e6. d4 offers to trade the more important central d4 pawn for the c5 pawn in exchange for more control of the center and quick development. Cx d4 provides black two key pawns while giving white only one. Nx d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having one central pawn versus black's two central pawns. Nf6 advances the knight and engages in an attack on the exposed e4 pawn. Nc3 protects the e4 pawn and puts pressure on the d5 square. Nc6 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the knight on d4 and controls the e5 square. Ndb5 threatens an unpleasant check on d6. bb4 develops the bishop, pins the knight on c3 and prepares castling. This kicks an opposing bishop. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This is the only good move. Recaptures. This makes winning a pawn a possibility. It is a fair deal after all captures. Backs off. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling kingside tends to be safer because the king is further from the center. Castling develops a rook, while also moving the king to safety. Castling to the same side of the board as the opponent tends to lead to less sharp positions as compared with opposite side castling. This strikes a rival knight. The knight is thus brought to safety. It is the final book action. Now that the rook is on an open file, it is easier to control squares all over the board. That's good. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. That's good. A pawn kicks the opposing bishop, forcing it to move or risk being captured. That's good. The bishop is now in a secure position. It is ideal. This suggests kicking a bishop. That's good. That's a decent move. That's good. This strikes the opponent's bishop. It is ideal. The bishop is now on a square that is more secure. It is ideal. This leads to losing a pawn. This allows the opponent to reveal an attack on a knight. It is a mistake. This exposes an attack, threatening a knight. This is the only move that works. This was a game-changing move, giving white a winning position. It is a great move. Backs off. That's good. This wins a knight. This is the only good move. It is a great move. The rooks are linked by this, making it easier for them to work together in the future. It is ideal. This takes down a weak queen. It is ideal. Very precise. It is best. That knight will get material if captured. It is ideal. The bishop is now in a secure position. It is ideal. A pawn kicks the opposing knight, forcing it to move or risk being captured. That's good. This move puts the knight on a safer square. This threatens to win a bishop. It is best. This reveals an assault and puts a pawn in danger. It is ideal. This misses a chance to advance a rook from its starting square. It is incorrect. This keeps the material balance in check with good commerce. It is ideal. Recaptures. It is ideal. There was only one good move in that position. This misses an opportunity to take an open file with a rook. It is a mistake. What I would have advised is that it is ideal. Now that the rook is on an open file, it is easier to control squares all over the board. It is ideal. That is a regrettable error. It is incorrect. By elevating it to the 7th rank, this poses a threat of activating a rook. It falls flat. Black's situation was worse, but now they are losing. It is incorrect. The best choice is this one. It is ideal. A rook enters the action after developing outside of its starting square as a result. It is ideal. One of the best moves. It is excellent. Sudden a close game that was lost by a mistake. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. Both players navigated the middle game well. White was better off, but now their position is winning. It is an inaccuracy. Sudden a close game that was lost by a mistake. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. Both players navigated the middle game well.